Sadly, instead of crushing the virus, it appears that the Trump administration will use its final moments in office as a desperate last step to destroy every possible protection for American health and well-being. So many people have said to me, and perhaps some of you along the way, what damage do you think that Trump will do between losing the election and the inauguration of Joe Biden? Maybe you didn't phrase it quite that way, but that's how I heard it. And we knew that he would be up to mischief, separate and apart from trying to destroy the credibility of our elections, which we criticize other nations
right there.
for doing.
Trump is up to mischief, guys. Trump. Trump is up to mischief. Biden is behind the entire time. For weeks, Biden is behind. The whole election, Biden is behind in Michigan, in Wisconsin, in Pennsylvania, in Georgia, and then suitcases of ballots come pouring in the dark of night, and Pelosi says Trump is up to mischief. How do we put up with this for another second? I mean, this is a joke. Go back to Pelosi.
So we criticize other nations for doing, and now we, all enemies, foreign and domestic, making assault on our elections. Well, we have one domestic. But apart from that, on the policy side, which is why we are here, people asked that question. What will he try to do that is harmful? And this week, they showed their hand. We had suspicions of it, but couldn't speak publicly about it because until they went public. This week, the Trump administration put forward a radical new rule that would make regulations from the...
So there's Nancy Pelosi. This is just unbelievable. They're just signaling to the lowest common denominator intellectually that no, Trump is the bad guy. He's the enemy. And they know most Americans don't have a freaking clue what's going on. They know most Americans aren't watching the ballots, aren't seeing the magic shift to Biden. They just wake up, turn on their TV, wake up, open their web browser, and then whatever they see, they believe. There's no fake news. No one's lying to them. They're completely clueless. They're still in Kansas. So, but it doesn't stop there. Here's Nancy Pelosi declaring Biden the victor, which I predict they might do before the end of the night, because Biden now leads in Pennsylvania and Georgia magically, too. They just landed 2 C-130s with 500 billion ballots for Biden. It's magic. He set a world record. Biden has a world record for most votes in any election ever. It's incredible. So here's Pelosi declaring Biden the victor.
Good morning, everyone. I wish we weren't wearing masks so we could see.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you do, you bimbo.
Today.
You whore
Joe
from hell.
Biden having the tremendous mandate that he has, and that pretty soon the hyphen will be gone from vice president to president-elect Joe Biden.
He's not vice president.
A happy day for our country.
No, it'll be civil war.
Joe Biden is a unifier, because he is determined to bring people together, because he respects all points of view, and as he has said, I ran as a Democrat, I'll govern as president for all of the people, whether they voted for me or not. So I am so officially pleased with the outcome that is imminent, and also personally delighted.
They knew it all along, folks. They had this deal planned the whole time.
Quality and caliber of leadership that Joe Biden will provide. This morning, it is clear that the Biden-Harris ticket will win the White House. His election is historic, propelled by the biggest vote ever in the history of our country.
Yeah, do you believe that?
73.8 million.
A guy who didn't have anybody
Americans.
show up for a rally.
The most votes ever received.
A guy who
by
didn't
any
even have
presidential
rallies.
Ticket in history. President-elect Biden has a strong mandate to lead, and it will have a strong Democratic House with him.
No, he doesn't. Folks, this is such a fraud. There's so much to explain. I'm going to go to this Keith Olbermann clip. Just go play the Keith Olbermann clip.
This is Olbermann versus Trump, and I'm not Trump. President Karen is now yelling at the manager, demanding to see the manager's manager. But President Karen